This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Humans, what have you learned?
It's time!
Gaming News Live,
go.
back again, another week, and yes, I have had a crap week. I have no energy. Aaron knows what's going on. Matt in the chat knows what's going on. Actually, fair few of you in the chat will hardly know what's going on because I've been, leaning on my friends on Discord. But you know what? Stick it to the corporate monster. This show goes live every single week, no matter what. So, yes, we have got a lot to talk about tonight, and we have got loads of people in the chat. It is flowing. It is flowing. But before we get to chat, Aero Nation, my brother, what have you been doing?
I've been busy. Busy.
I have seen.
Yeah, playing a lot of different stuff. Did some Planet Crafters earlier today. This will be my second attempt at playing through it. Already got 100% on it on Steam. Now it's on Xbox, PlayStation, and on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, definitely check that game out. It's definitely a nice little chill.
I did catch a little bit of your stream. I did catch because I sent you a message, and unfortunately, Red Wolf Renegade has run into unforeseen circumstances and had to cancel again this week. So I am wishing my brother from another mother some well wishes. I hope everything's okay, and hopefully he figures out a nice balance for his YouTube channel. I know that he has stated that one of his videos has taken off quite well, so good luck to him, and it's a nice little shout out to Red Wolf. Go over it and check him out. I'm gonna do it again this week. I'm gonna stick him in the section below for everyone to go and subscribe to his channel. What have I been doing? Well, other than all of the drama that is real life, yeah, I've not been doing much really. Been playing Replaced, obviously getting my rear end kicked by Aero Nation on Forza because they all cheated and had X-rated cars, knowing that I didn't have anything that could compete. I know your tactics, Aero Nation, I really do.
Game's been out for a month.
I've been busy. Gaming, I tell you now, trying to balance YouTube and gaming is absolutely bonkers, because you think, oh, I'm going to get home from work or whatever it is, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do some gaming. Then some news drops and you go, I'm going to go do a video instead. So yeah, you don't really get much of a nice work-life balance with YouTube. But It's one of them. I've been playing Replaced, obviously, Forza. Been dabbling with a little bit of Stalker 2. I've actually installed that on my Xbox, and I've been playing on that. And we were talking about that in Discord. It's so brutal. It's hard. It's not an easy game. If you want a survival horror experience that's going to test your patience, go and play Stalker 2. I know Red Wolf will be happy to hear that I am playing it now. But yes. Gaming News Live, episode 28, I believe it is now. Chat, who have we got? We've got Matt. He's always here. I'll give him his usual. We got Penny23, the Great Wah. McLovin is in the house, F Monsters. Who else is that? Everyone I can see. You guys are on form. Aero's really keeping you pumped up in there. Gotta love Aero Nation. Gotta love him. But all of you,
welcome.
And anyone that joins in after the fact. Now, news this week. It's actually a positive week.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, there are some things, but it's like, for the most part, it's like,
the big news. The big news is the one that's got me really, really excited. Really excited. It is slapped all over the thumbnail. Cliffyb. Oh yes, Cliffyb. Where is it? Have I got anything on here? Did I put? No, I didn't put any Gears of War. Oh, yeah, did.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of my face.
Yep, that's what's going to happen, because it looks like Cliffyb is going to be potentially coming back to the games industry. Yes, he has done an interview and he has stated, obviously, he's had an 8-year hiatus from the games industry after, I think it was PvP that he was trying to do.
Yeah, with Boss Key Productions.
Yeah, it didn't go very well. He's coming back. I've got a funny feeling this guy's going to come back swinging. The man, the myth, the legend, the father of Gears of War. He's had a rough time. And in this interview, I don't know if you managed to delve into a few of the quotes. Yep. Yeah, he's not had a good time. He was like the rock star of the games industry back in the 2000s. That guy driving, I don't know, was it Gears 2? They had like a making of documentary in the game.
I think so.
Him rolling up in that Lambo. It's just like rock star, mate. Just made the biggest franchise on the planet. The guy's nuts. He's done some crazy stuff, but he has had a bit of a rocky time with all rock stars. With obviously drink, drugs. He's not had a good time, but he has, unfortunately, as of this March, I think it was, he was hospitalised because of his vices. Not that I'm laughing at that. It is not a nice thing. It's just a sheer fact of it's just a Hollywood thing. He was a rock star. Yeah, proper Gears. He had an epiphany with what has happened to him, and he's got himself clean, he's got himself sober, and he has now fallen in love with the games industry again. He wants to start making games. What do you think of all of this, with everything we've got going on, with Xbox not knowing what they're doing, PlayStation stepping on rakes, Nintendo doing exactly the same. We will get to that soon, Matt. Don't you worry. It's especially for you. I did tell you in Discord. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that it's something I forget. I was talking to somebody earlier, and it just, especially here, like within the last few years, it feels like a lot of people are starting to do a lot of self-reflecting, figuring out what they want out of life, and then just going for it. Especially a lot of creatives, you know, more specifically like you, myself, other people in the community. Like a lot of creatives are coming out of their shell, which is great. We need more creatives that are, you know, fresh, not, you know, like, no offense to people who've been in the industry for, you know, 10, 15, 20 years, but it's like, you know what? Those people need to be showing the new people the ropes. And I feel like we had, with COVID and everything, I feel like we had a generation of game makers that didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah. And I think we've still got a complete generation of game developers that don't know what they're doing, because that's why we're getting the games we're getting. They don't want to take risks. They're riding the coattails of some of the founding fathers, and they think that they can make money out of it. But Cliffyb, the guy, you know, he gave us, I think, one of his original games, and he's probably older than you, Aero, because there is a bit of an age gap between the two of us. Do you remember Jazz Jack Rabbit?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Little 2D side-scroller, green bunny rabbit with a machine gun. Quality Cliffyb. Who knows what he was smoking at that point. That was the first game, and I didn't realise until obviously Gears of War came out that he helped develop it. I was like, oh, wow, Cliffyb did that. He was off the chain. But he invented, and obviously we've got Gears of War E-Day coming 4 months. It's nice to see that he's reflected. And he even offered to consult on E-Day. I don't know if
that's
you knew
saying
that.
A lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know that part of it.
He actually did offer to consult on E-Day, because he would have had this story for E-Day in his head.
Yep.
It's been rattling around. I don't think they ever reached out and took him on his offer. Shame if they didn't, because that would have added a lot more rich lore to Gears of War. But it sounds like he's definitely contemplating coming back, as I think was it Bernie says in the chat, so he wants to do a PvE, not PvP. Yeah, he tried PvP, it didn't do very well, and then he just dropped off the games industry at that point. Even a PvE from him, that'd be interesting. Or jump back into the single player solo experience that he is, well, the godfather of.
What if he combines the two?
I'm wondering if he could be a bit sly and try and pull the rug from under Gears. He's got that kind of edge to him. He might have mellowed in his age. Who knows? But yeah, I saw the news and I just thought, Cliffy's coming back. Yes, please. It's just one of them news stories that dropped right in the middle of all of the noise. And you kind of go, huh. If anyone other than Asher Sharma's going to rock the boat, it'll be Cliffyb.
I can see it.
Do you think him partnering up with Xbox?
It's hard to tell right now because of Xbox is like mid restructure right now. I don't think they're really looking to, what's the word? Not throw a life preserver, but like just throw something out there and see if it sticks.
Yeah.
I think that all that has been either paused, canceled, or put on the back burner for the foreseeable future until Xbox can figure out what their next step is.
Or could he go back to Gears of War?
I can see that happening too.
McLovin, who's Cliffyb? I'm going to assume you're a young person. Cliffyb, go Google it. Guy is a legend. Emperor Hound, is in the chat. He's actually put here, still at work, boys, can't chat, but
Welcome.
every time you hear
see
my
all y'all.
brother, yes. I'm interested to see what happens with this. Because obviously, I'm not going to dive too much into his interview, because I've obviously got this up on PC Gamer, and they've kind of got a little bit to, few little bits from the interview. One of his statements here is, at the end of the day, I wanted to create characters and worlds. Belinsky explained to journalist Brian Crescent, I want to make stuff that people will cosplay and get tattooed on their bodies. And we do know people got Gears of War tattooed on their bodies.
Yep.
And there is the infamous picture of Cliffyb in his full cog armor. It is on the internet. Go and check it out. I was gonna use it in the thumbnail, but they didn't have a high enough quality photo for me to pull. So I was just like, oh, damn it. But no, I wish him the best of luck. I just think it's a good thing for the industry. I can see a lot of veterans coming back.
I can too. But I think it's going to be one of those things where I think a lot of these companies are going to ignore these veterans. These veterans are going to go get with other veterans, make their own studios, and then start showing these AAA studios, hey, this is how you make a game.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that. I think you're going to... Cliffy's going to start this renaissance in gaming, and the industry needs it. It really does need it. It really does need. It's stale. It's stagnant. It's sequel after sequel after sequel, or well, at the moment it's remaster, remake. Let's add a number to the end of it just for fun. Definitive editions and all of that.
Yep.
I want something fresh. I want something new. Yes, I always plague on about I want another Splinter Cell. I want this remake to come out, but I personally want fresh new IPs. As I was saying to you in Discord the other day, Replaced. I know you hate it. It's not your favourite game. But that is something that was it was something, you know what, this works. This is something fresh. It keeps you hooked. It's not a complete rehash of something somebody else has done.
Yeah.
With Belinsky coming back, and this potentially stoking a fire underneath some of the old veteran developers, could we start seeing a load more indie studios just appearing out of nowhere? Because I know Cliffy will be one of them. He'll start his own studio. He's not going to go and jump on somebody else's coattails. He's going to go, right, I'm starting my own studio. I'm going to get financing for it. I'm going to make what I want to make, not what the corporate overlords want me to make. And if they don't want my game on their platform, I don't care. That, I think, is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think that what's going to end up happening is a lot of these, like I was saying, the veterans, getting with other veterans and making their own indie studios. I think a lot of these games that they end up making, they're going to end up being money hatted.
Yeah,
and that's going to be the future of it. It's not going to be, they're going to do money hatting, and then each platform holder will have their own set of exclusives. But I think it's going to be more money-hatted exclusivity than actual, hey, this is our game on our platform. You can't buy it anywhere else.
McLovin saying in the chat, I'm at work and I don't use Google. Just search Cliffyb on whatever search engine you want. He will come flying up. You don't even have to put Cliff Belinsky into Google. He is known as Cliffyb. The dude, he's just awesome, and I'm glad to see that he's come out of the bottom of the dark barrel. I do know kind of at the moment what he's going through. Life will throw lemons, and it's up to you whether or not you want to make lemonade with them. But I'm glad to see that he's pondering a return. He's obviously gone through sobriety. He's got himself clean. He's got his family. I think he's got, is it 2 daughters? I think it is. He may have a son as well. I don't know, but I remember seeing a picture of him with his 2 girls. He's got his family behind him, and he's now hit that point where he's looking mature in some of these photos that he's now put out. It's not the rock star t-shirts holding his lancer over his shoulder. He's suited and booted, and he's looking healthy. He's really, really looking healthy, and I really do hope that we get something magical from Cliffyb. Chat, what would you like, if you know who Cliffyb is, and I know Seth Monsters is there correcting people in the chat, what would you like him to do? Would you like him to do what this supposed PvE, or would you like him to do a single player franchise again? Obviously, he's never going to go back to PvP. He even states that good luck. I think his statement was good luck to anyone in that sector.
Yep.
So we won't be seeing a PvP, but what do you guys think? I know McLovin saying the indie industry is already booming and making AAA schmucks look stupid. Well, that's not hard. A decent AAA game is few and far between. It happens once in a blue moon. I know Ubisoft are hitting it off quite well. I see you're now starting to get into your pirate era nation, because I saw the title of your stream for your Black Flag. Go and check it out if you haven't done so. He's thinking this is his favorite AC game. Interesting.
Minus the ship combat. Still hate it.
I still haven't got around to it. I really do need to knuckle down. I might make the use of all this time I've got at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, there would have been
really cool.
Yeah, go on.
It'd be really cool if Cliff BLESZINSKI made a game like Gears of War and got Mick Gordon to do the music.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Cliffyb partnered up for a not a reboot, but a new Doom or Wolfenstein?
I couldn't see him getting behind an existing IP. I think he would want to make his own thing, so he would have creative control over it.
I just can't wait to see what this guy does. It is
Same.
Obviously his top story for the night, and we're not going to talk a lot on it because there's not a lot to talk about. It's not like he's opened a studio and, by the way, I'm making a game. The guy has literally just decided to do an interview, and he stated a few facts that he wants to get back into the games industry. He's now found a love for games while he's been going through the 8 years of hiatus and getting sober and things like that. So good luck to the guy, and I really can't wait to see what this guy does. Whether it's partnering up with somebody or making his own stuff, I don't care. Cliffyb is going to be back in the industry, and it's going to be dope.
Yep.
Imagine him on Halo.
Yeah, because Gears of 2 was one of the first M-rated games I played back in the day, and I was like the gore, sound effects, the story, the game design, it was a full package.
Yep. He kind of created that whole third-person cover shooter genre with one game, and we are going to be getting obviously E-Day in October. Is it October?
Yeah, I looked it up. 6th.
6th. 3 days off. 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it might be 3. It might be 3 days early if you're obviously purchasing it and they decide to do it early access. But I'm looking forward to E-Day regardless. That game looks absolutely nuts.
Can't forget the the beta test next month.
Ooh, is that open to everyone or just pre-orders?
Let me look.
Yeah. Before we move on to all of the lovely stuff we're going to talk about tonight, and there is a lot to talk about. It's all good news. It's not bad news.
Oh, okay. So it's pre-order or Game Pass Ultimate or Game Pass PC for access.
Oh, I'm all over that.
Yep, I'll be there.
Oh, yes, so will I.
I'm going to get destroyed, but I'll be there.
That's going to be fun. I didn't really like the multiplayer in the later Gears games. The obviously 2 and 3, 1 didn't have multiplayer, if I remember rightly. No, it did have multiplayer. It did have multiplayer.
Yeah, it did.
Very basic compared to Gears 2. Gears 2 and Gears 3 just stepped that up to 11. They skyrocketed with the multiplayer. They were awesome. Horde mode. I cleared that a fair few times with my one of my mates. It's a hell of a ride. If you've never played Gears of War, go and play the originals. Reloaded, I never got into. I just could not bring myself to do it. I was like, no, it's not paying homage to the original in any way, shape, or form. If you want to play Gears, boot up an Xbox 360 and play it there. That's where it's designed to be played. Don't be playing that on no Xbox Series console or PC. You got to play that on the 360.
And
Oh,
then here
yeah.
was me. I played Reloaded, liked it a lot, and then went back and played the what do they call the remaster on the Xbox One? It was like
Yeah.
Gears of War. I forget what it was called, but Ultimate Edition. That's what it was. And then I was like, cool. But I played both of them on PC.
Uh, dude. Oh, there was nothing better than turn, because I've got a Gears of War 3 console. So it's the red and black Xbox
Yeah.
360 and the chainsaw sound when you push the on button. That is in the cupboard behind me. It has been out on a few of my videos earlier in the channels. But obviously, when I started the channel, it was actually behind me on a shelf. I need to put some shelves.
I was gonna say you need to when Gears comes, or actually next month when we play that beta.
I will get it
You need to
out.
have that in the background.
I will get it out and I will put it. I will move little Ezio here.
Oh no, not little Ezio.
Oh yeah, little Ezio. Little Ezio. And I will try and figure out a way, because some of this stuff's my son's. He likes his Egypt stuff. So the little pyramids that are here are actually from Egypt. They were in the cellophane wrapper, and I was told not to take them out, but unfortunately Amanda did it for me. Oops. But they're actually made out of Egyptian sand. My sister
Cool.
brought them over from Egypt. So I kind of like, it's my little thing for my son. If he ever does get around to watching the videos, he can see there's bits of his bedroom in my videos. But yeah, Gears of War, I will get that console out. It will sit there. I will make sure that is there when we are doing a gaming news live, when this open beta. Is it an open beta or is it closed? It'd be an
Let's
open
see.
if it's open to PC.
Yeah, it just says multiplayer beta, and then like I said, early access August 6th to 10th, pre-order or Game Pass Ultimate or Game Pass PC.
Well, there you go. Mark that in your calendars, boys and girls. Gears starts early. I can't wait for that game. That looks...
Yeah, that game's going to be insane. I cannot wait.
Our reaction at the showcase was good enough. It was like... But yeah, Cliffy B coming back to the games industry. It's going to be nuts. McLovin, what are you saying now? I'm awaiting until Fable comes out next year, then get Game Pass and play all these at once in a month.
Good luck.
Yeah, have fun with that. Have fun with it. If you're an achievement hunter, you're going to need more than a month. Gears of War will keep you busy just on its own. If they throw in any achievements that were similar to the Xbox 360 ones for Horde, good luck. If you haven't got a decent squad, you are cooked royally. But yeah, Cliffy B coming back. What else have we got to talk about tonight? And obviously, before we move over, good luck, Cliffy. Not that you're going to watch this, mate, but if you ever do, good luck, mate. Can't wait to play what you're
Best wishes.
making. Yes. Half-Life 3.
It's too soon. It's too soon for me. It's too soon. I don't think I can talk about Half-Life right now.
It's a shame 78's not in the chat.
Yeah.
He'll be crying at this. It looks like it's still coming. When?
Eventually.
Yeah, whenever Valve can be bothered. They've come out and they have put out an official update from Valve that they are going to be releasing this. There was some form of people thinking it was going to be exclusive to the Steam machine, and Valve have come out and stated, no, we're not going to do any form of exclusives at all. Our exclusive thing is the Steam client itself, not a game. That's our exclusive thing. We have Steam. That to me is kind of telling me that Steam isn't going to be on Helix mandatory. If Valve are coming out and saying that, it's kind of like, you want to play Steam under your TV and you want a definitive place to play it, you're going to have to buy a Steam machine. What do you think?
I've been hearing people talking about that, and I'm of the opinion, I think that Steam will still be playable on Helix. I think it's going to be buried and you're going to have to find it.
Yeah. What is it saying here? Unfortunately, another recent announcement spells bad news for Rumours, as it has been revealed that the Steam machine will not release with any accompanying exclusives. Yeah, we just covered that. There they're going on about Steam and all that rubbish. Where's the Half-Life stuff? This is how prepared I am with the week I've had.
Yeah.
It's literally find the topics, throw them at Air Nation, and then I had a load of things to deal with in the background. So it's kind of almost fresh to me. But they have dedicated an entire floor of developers for Half-Life 3. It's when we're going to get it, and as McLovin's just stated in the chat, 3 centuries later, yes, it's probably going to be another 3 centuries before we see it, because this is another one of them elusive titles that are going, yeah, we're developing it, but yeah, we're not rushing. I want this game now. I want it now.
Yeah,
obviously,
I still need to play the other 2.
We won't go into Half-Life Alex, because Aero will start crying. Yeah, see that nervous dick? It's one of them. I'm going to believe this when I see it. Obviously, it's only a little bit in news. They've just literally just come out and stated it's good. Although it's good news for those who will be purchasing this Steam machine, it does perhaps put an end to the rumours surrounding Half-Life 3, considering that Valve has not yet released a major title in years. Yes, I know. I'm that old. I remember it. It would make sense for the biggest game to launch alongside it, but it hasn't. But they have come out and stated that this game is still in development. It's got to happen eventually, and you're going to be able to play it anywhere. PC. It's going to come out on Xbox. It's going to come out on PlayStation. They're not going to lock themselves out of money, and they do need it because the Steam machine is not exactly the biggest selling thing on the market right now.
Yeah. Well, and if you think about it too, I mean, name one game that Steam has made that didn't make its way to a console at some point?
Half-Life Alex.
Well, besides that one. Like all their older stuff, like Left 4 Dead 1,
All
Left 4
of them.
Dead 2, the Orange Box.
Yeah, all of them were on Xbox. They were on I think they were on PlayStation. And obviously, best place to play them back in the day was definitely on, oh yeah, Steam. I was playing Half-Life 1 before Steam was the thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I remember the original mod for Half-Life, which is what is the original mod for Half-Life? The first big mod. Any ideas, Aeronation? And you're not allowed to use Google? Counter-Strike.
Ha, I knew that.
Yes, I remember playing that when it was just some guy in his basement that made it. And it was, I stopped playing Counter-Strike when Counter-Strike Go came out, when I was insulted by a 13-year-old in the game chat stating they were copying Call of Duty.
I've barely
was
played
out
Counter-Strike.
after Counter-Strike.
Yeah, and also, too, they are different games. Like, the only thing they share is that there's guns.
Yeah. Counter-Strike was a strategic game. It was one shot. It was originally one shot, one kill. You literally spectated the crap out of the rest of the game. There was no respawn. It was a brutal game, and I had so much fun with that back in the day. I haven't got the time of day for that stuff now. I really haven't. I don't know if it's playing too much Battlefield and Call of Duty as it became big, and you start seeing kill-death ratios. When you start playing games that are one shot, one kill.
I'm excited for that Battlefield 6 update. It actually looks really good.
I've not actually seen it. Please enlighten me and chat.
Yeah, so I was watching Seth Monsters play it actually a little earlier today, and me and him both looked at the water. So like the map that I think there's 2 maps. Seth, correct me if I'm wrong, but the one that he was playing on, it's like a collection of islands, and you have naval combat, planes, assault,
nice,
everything, and it looks like even when one of the many times that he died in that game or that match, the map itself looked like a Battlefield map. It didn't look like this is Battlefield, but Call of Duty. Battlefield, it's big.
Seth Monsters is in the chat. He always is. He's another one of my brothers from another mother. And he states, I think it's one of the midway coming mid-season. All right.
Okay.
Boats and everything. Is it similar to the island-based one from Battlefield 3?
I don't think I played... Was that a DLC map?
It may have been. It was like
I don't think I had the
like
DLC for 3.
beaches and palm trees and a shipwreck and all that lovely stuff.
Kind of looks like that.
Yeah, I might have to take a gander, and this might be, as long as they fix the matchmaking between crossplay.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's we need to figure a way around that. I don't think Battlefield's got on Xbox Play anywhere, has it? If it has, I will be installing it on my PC.
Let's see.
But yeah, Seth's going. Yeah, yes, it is, folks. It is. Yep, it is like map. Is it a remake of that map from Battlefield 3? If it is, I'm all over that, dude. If they've got the original sniping positions that were on that map, I will be having so much fun.
I don't think it is.
Sucks. The sniping just does not feel. They still haven't sorted out the sniping on that game.
Yeah, I think they really want people to use that where it locks into your the distance, like you just hit a button.
Rangefinder.
Yeah, the rangefinder.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, they want you to use that, and I've actually tried to not use it, and it's almost impossible to get a sniper shot without using it.
That's a shame, because the original Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3, 4, not so much. That was when it started going right off the deep end. Battlefield 3, I remember Battlefield 4's release, and it was so glitchy. Oh, it would crash a console. It was that bad.
Yep.
3. The other Battlefield game that I was really, really impressed with, especially for the multiplayer, was Battlefield 1.
I liked Battlefield 1 a lot.
That was a skill-based multiplayer game. You had to learn to snipe in that. You had to learn to use them weapons. Now, you've gone back to the modern-day stuff. Yeah, everyone loves the modern-day stuff. You've now gone back to the whole aim down the sight, wherever that points it shoots. Where's the fun? There's no skill involved. It is literally just people running around like this. It's
people run around with assault classes, but the sniper rifles, I don't know if they nerfed it or what, but I feel like I struggle without the rangefinder.
Yeah.
Anything 300 meters out, impossible. Not happening. Don't even try.
Seth Monster stating the water looks like Black Flag in this Battlefield update, and McLovin. Or Arrow just needs to get good.
I'll do my best.
I've seen his sniper montage videos, McLovin. He doesn't need any help. He just hasn't replicated it when I've played with him. So you could tell he was having a good day. Seth Monsters, I was so tired of World War 1 and 2 and didn't play enough Battlefield 1 after 5. Dude, COD for me ended after Modern Warfare 3. They were the epitome of multiplayer games. Battlefield I then fell into when the later CODs came out, because it was just like playing with a load of kids. And yeah, okay, it was my generation that invented noob tubing. All toss you grenades as you run off the spawn point. Yay! Just killed the entire team without firing a shot. Brilliant. And now everyone's better at it than me. So I don't do that stuff anymore. But no, I'm definitely going to have to get back into Battlefield. I paid £60 for that game, and I think I've played about 7 or 8 matches online and played the campaign once. The campaign was a bit, I was a bit, you can tell it was bolted on.
Well, I mean, I think it's been bolted on for how many of the Battlefields now?
Yeah, but it just still felt like a multiplayer game. The names over the top of the characters, just like, you really? You could have released and made this a little bit more cinematic without having it feel like you've just tacked on a story mode to your multiplayer match. Yeah, one of them. But yeah, Battlefield, go and play it if you haven't. Obviously, Aero's always playing Battlefield whenever he gets the opportunity, and it works. Hit or miss. Yep. But yeah, I'm going to check out that. Is it a free DLC, free update?
It's a free update. It came out today.
Wow. Might have to jump on that tonight. Keep my head clear.
I'm thinking about it.
Shoot some people in the face. Half-Life 3. Who knows? We may see it in the near future. Game
It's
Awards.
like an elusive unicorn, like it's been for how many years now? I mean, Half-Life Alyx was the unicorn for how many years until it actually finally came out, and then now we're back to Half-Life 3.
It's the annoying part for Half-Life 3 for me is the sheer fact that they never finished the actual story arc. Because originally Half-Life 2 then became half the episodics, and they never finished that. So you're kind of like, huh, what's happened? Because obviously, spoiler alert, Gordon Freeman goes missing. If you haven't played Half-Life by now, it's you've been under a rock. Yeah, Aero. This list's getting bigger, dude. This list's getting bigger.
It stays big.
Don't say that to everybody. Get into trouble.
Pause.
But a nice little segue. Obviously, we've been talking about Battlefield DLC. Go and check it out. It's out today. So Aero Nation has just told us all. Spoiler warning. Oh my God, Matt. Dude. It is what it is. If you've been living under a rock, you might not have played Half-Life. I haven't lived under a rock. Plus, it is a very jarring game to go back to. It is. The controls aren't particularly best if you go and try to play it now. But
yeah,
Call of Duty. Have you seen the news about the new Call of Duty movie? Because I'm actually excited.
It's been, as soon as I heard it was being co-written by Taylor Sheridan. Taylor
Sheridan.
Yeah, I'm in. Sign me up.
Yeah.
When are we boots on the ground?
And the best part is, it's Modern Warfare. It's Task Force 1. Is it Task Force 141? Isn't it?
Yep, 141.
Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be absolutely off the chain. I mean, it's probably going to be better than the games.
Probably.
Well,
you got to think. The funny thing is, I mean, they've been trying to make the games like a movie, but now the game's actually getting turned into a movie. So it's like,
yeah, and then
that's going to getting the game being a game.
Yeah, but that's now going to set the bar. With a single player bar. Think.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if it's getting me hyped a little bit to actually purchase Modern Warfare 4. Because obviously it's not coming to Game Pass. Yeah. I'm tempted because
set up your points.
I'm using £10 of them for Blood of Dawnwalker. I got the name right. That's not long. That's not long. What, another month?
Yeah, a little over.
Oh yes, but yeah, Modern Warfare is going to be the setting for Peterberg's, well, Taylor Sheridan and Peterberg's revealed film. I can't wait. And it's got a release date.
Yep. For the, was it the 20 or
30th of June,
30th anniversary.
Yeah, so they are dropping that on the, so it's the 30th anniversary of Call of Duty, and it's the 30th of June 2028.
25th, sorry.
25th.
Yeah.
And it's being done by Paramount and Activision. They won't get involved.
I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, Paramount. I don't know if anyone's watched the more recent Mission Impossible movies. Paramount's on top of their game when it comes to action. Also, Top Gun Maverick.
The other thing to look at, especially with Paramount, is like, is it what is it? Terminal List. No, that was Prime. But that was, I'm sure Taylor Sheridan had a thing in with the Terminal List with Chris Pratt. I'm sure he was involved in that, or it might have been Peter Berg, because that guy gets around as well. But what's the other one? Oh, there's another one that's on Paramount. The female task force, and she hires military, or trains up vagrant military women to be spies.
Linus?
Yes. That was cracking. Have you watched it?
I don't have Paramount Plus.
Dude, you just go. I would recommend that. I would definitely recommend, obviously, the Terminal List with Chris Pratt and its prequel, which is Dark Wolf, and the second season that's out the end of this year for the Terminal List. If you like your military type setting that is very much like Call of Duty, you are gonna absolutely love it. They are awesome. Seth Monsters, so Meta deal is like Discord. You get mini Game Pass when you subscribe to Meta subservice, not the other way as far as I can see. It's an interesting way for Microsoft to boost Game Pass numbers. I did not know that. That's an interesting way for them to do it. Kind of makes everyone have Game Pass access, and maybe they are hoping people like it and upgrade. She did say she was going to find ways for people to get into Game Pass. She's not lying. Matt, do you think there will be a time limit to fight your way through an airborne plane, rescue a hostage? Then some people can't do it like really high up, say a mile high. Matt, do one. I hated that achievement. I really did hate that achievement. You always bring that one up. Oh, dude, I hate you. Oh, no. Do you remember that achievement, Aero Nation?
I remember hearing it going around, but I don't remember what it was actually for.
Storming the plane at the airport. It was like the last mission in Call of Duty, I think it was Modern Warfare 2.
MW2.
And yeah, on Veteran it was yeah, there's not even a word to describe it because it's obviously one. Back then, Veteran in Modern Warfare was hard. Not anymore. Veteran in Call of Duty now is a bit tame. You can do it relatively simple.
Depends on the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of those older ones, you could get shot twice, maybe 3 times if one of those bullets like grazed you. But other than that, you're done. That's it.
And
restart.
If it was close
Stupid
quarters
quote.
combat, you're dead. It was.
And the quotes that would pop up that would just piss you off even more, like, "Oh, look at! Make sure you pay attention to the grenade emblem. Grenade emblem means it's about to explode." I'm like, "Well, no, duh, I know this."
And then they tried to educate you later in the Call of Duty series when they started putting up quotes from famous people. And you're like, "Are you trying to patronise me now that I've died and I've got some guy that's been dead for over a century is just come out with a quote?"
Yep.
Yeah, really? Thank you. You know, I know I'm bad at the game, but I don't need to be educated at the same time. Oh, that would make a good scene in the movie, Matt. That would make a damn good scene in the movie. But I'm wondering if they'll stick closely to the source material for maybe the remakes, not the original Modern Warfare series.
Well, no, they said they're mixing. They're combining. It's not going to be one or the other. They're going to take things from both. And
have they actually announced cast for it yet?
I don't think so.
I'm just scrolling through this article and it doesn't seem to have anything. Is it going to be getting ready to film? If it's out in, well, no, it's 2028 it's coming out, isn't it? So, yeah, they're not going to be casted. They're probably in the process of casting and probably pre-production, finding locations.
Yeah, all I can find is people like saying, "Oh, this is the list," and it's like The Rock, Mark Wahlberg. I'm like,
Wahlberg, yes.
Yeah, Wahlberg, yes.
Rock.
The Rock and Kevin
No.
Hart, no.
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 They need to find a proper British guy to play Price. The annoying part for me is the original actor that did Price's voice was in a TV series when I was a kid. It was called The Bill. It was technically a police drama. Very poorly made, very cheaply made. But he had that voice, and then obviously they had to replace him for the remakes. And the guy that did that did a bloody good job. Did he do mocap work for that? Because could we get some of the people that have already portrayed these characters in the games actually play their real life counterparts?
I could see them maybe finagling voice lines, have the original people do some of the voice lines so that they can say it can be like a little Easter egg thing for us fans, kind of like what they did with well, not kind of, but well, yeah, kind of what they did with Twisted Metal. They had one dude play Sweet Tooth, and then they had I forget his name. He played Lego Batman. He was the voice of Lego Batman in the Lego Batman movie. I can't think of his name.
I can see the name. I don't know why we're
I'm
going,
looking
we don't know. We've got Google in front of us. I can't wait to see the cast for it. I really can't wait to see
Will
what
Arnett.
they're going to... Ah, yes. I don't know. It's going to be epic. And it's it's a franchise straight off the bat. You're
Let's also
remaking
not
Modern
forget-
Warfare 1 as a movie. You've got another
Well-
two set up.
Well, here's the thing, though. Let's not forget, Paramount Studios is responsible for bringing Transformers to the big screen,
Yep.
Ninja Turtles to the big screen. That was Michael Bay's doing, a big part of it. What if we're seeing the next generation of, Michael Bay-esque?
Yep. Well, I was actually watching a documentary about Taylor Sheridan the other day, and did you know that he was actually in Sons of Anarchy for a little bit?
One of my favorite shows. Yep, he
Yeah,
actually
oh,
got fired.
Yeah, he got fired and then decided, because it was over a pay dispute, he didn't want the same money as obviously what they Ron Perlman and all that were getting. He knew where he stood. And they literally just offered him peanuts to do it. And he's like, yeah, see you.
Hey, good to see you, Ryther.
Yeah, Ryther. Yeah, don't worry about being late, my friend. That's what replays are for. Sons of Anarchy, cracking show. Love that.
I watched it through twice. I love that show. It's such a good show.
I wasn't keen on Mayans. It was rehashing
I
stuff.
need to watch the whole thing of the Mayans because I watched I think the first half of season 1. I'm like, has potential.
There was talks that they were going to do another spin-off with Jax Teller's kids.
I actually
Good
wouldn't
work.
mind that. Long as it's written well, but it's part of a universe, not just one kind of cookie cutter. Okay, it's a slice. Here you go. That's all you're getting.
Yeah, it's one of them. But
Maybe
yes,
a limited
Modern
series.
Yeah, it could work. Who knows? It's Kurt Sutter. Who knows?
Yep.
Modern Warfare, though. Oh, dude, can't wait. This is going to be epic. It's going to probably blow whatever movies are out that year completely out of the water. It is what it is. I can't wait. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on who to cast for this. It's going to be
Same.
absolutely nuts. So mark it in your calendars because they definitely just decided, rubber stamp that. 30th of June, 2028.
Yep.
So keep your eyes peeled
Oh,
for that.
2 years.
It'll fly by.
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on to anything else, since we're talking movies, have you seen the trailer for Doomsday?
I was going to watch it before we started, and I forgot to.
I'm not going to spoil it for you then, mate, because it was just like, yeah. Yeah. I know a lot of people on the internet have been slating, obviously, the test screenings and all that sort of crap. I don't think they're going to be crap. That trailer's just like, yeah. I'm not going to spoil it. We won't go into it. We will end that right there. I know if anyone in chat has seen it, don't say anything because Aero will just lose his mind. But before we move on, McLovin, it's 119 here. I'm dying. I feel your pain, dude. This is the first time I've been able to do the show without sweating in 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I'm super stoked for that Modern War when I saw that.
I'm ready. I'm ready for movies to start being movies again instead of just well, this is what I want to say.
What is it? Obviously, Matt's saying, Seth Monsters, what is this? Which is what they should have done when they first made the Xbox branded Quest. What are you all about there, mate? Have I missed something? Oh, yeah. I know what he's on about. He's on about the Meta Quest when they did the branded one. Dude, that was when the old regime were in charge. I don't think
also,
Sarah
too,
Bond cared.
Now they've also went back and forth with VR and AR so many times now. I really do not see them getting head first. I see them partnering with VR brands. I don't see them going out of their way to be like, hey, we're making VR games now too.
Yeah. I was looking forward to the augmented glasses. I thought when they did that tech demo on stage with Minecraft, I thought, oh, that could be implemented.
Dope.
They could implement that into sort of a first-person shooter or an RPG. Imagine the likes of a horror game with augmented glasses. No, don't know why I said that. I've just scared myself.
No, thank you. No.
Seth Monsters, they'll announce it now. They are partnering VR Forza. I don't think Aero Nation's ever going to touch a pair of metas ever again.
I'm kind of at the point where if I do, like, the only thing that's keeping me tethered to the idea of being entertained by the idea of VR is the Steam frame.
VR's never interested me. Never interested me. Never saw the appeal. I'm a single player, sad dad kind of player, or RPGs. I don't need VR for that. Big flat screen TV and a soundbar or my earbuds, and I'm happy as Larry. But we'll move on from Call of Duty. Palworld. Matt, this one's for you. Oh dear. And the Nintendo news is for you, and it's all thanks to a certain somebody. Yeah, Palworld. I've not played it. I know you have. Have you dabbled in Palworld?
Not yet. I played a little bit of it when it first came out, but nothing to be like, hey, this is what I did in the game.
Oh god, here we go. Aero, just wait to do what I'm doing. Wait until the Star Trek holodeck. Dude, you're waiting a while. Palworld's hit its 1.0 release, and it has literally exploded, hitting nearly half. Oh no, not nearly half. Hitting nearly 1 million concurrent in its second weekend.
Yeah, like right now it's sitting at 568,709 players, and that's just on Steam, and this game is also in Game Pass. Wild. Well, it just proves one thing: Game Pass does not kill your game. Game has to be good.
Yep. And it looks like they have literally knocked it out of the park. I know, Matt, you told me before, Matt has got Palworld. He's actually playing a non-Nintendo Pokemon replica. Yeah. Shouldn't shout that too loud. Nintendo might be listening. Who cares? Because they have no teeth, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Because I will just move that one over to here on my thing, because we'll go into that straight away. I think I'm not going to save that till the end. I've not played it. I know it's a got to catch them all kind of catch wild animals, but the difference is, and one of the quotes that I saw online was actually funny with the whole concurrent players, is this is what's happened when you give Pokemon guns. I was like,
honestly, when it first came out, that was the only thing I really heard. Was like, hey, it's Pokemon with guns, and you can ride the Pokemon.
But congratulations to them. This is
it's awesome. It's nice to see some of these smaller studios go up against the big dogs, and then the big dogs try to crap all over them, and then they still come out smelling even better than before, even though they were just covered in crap.
Yep. It's definitely one of them. What is it? They did do a patch notes, but I'm not going to go into patch notes for the sheer fact. If you want to know what's changed in the 1.0 release, they are over on Pocket Pair's website. Because I don't play the game, I've got no interest in it.
But I haven't downloaded, but I haven't played it yet.
It's just one of them games. You know, obviously, Aero was the one that pointed out, oh, let's talk about Palworld. It's one of them for me. It kind of goes over. It's not one on my radar, but congratulations to them. That is an impressive feat, and it's only going to keep growing. Sorry, Nintendo, because we'll move straight into the Nintendo news. That's not the only egg on Nintendo's face, because obviously with the whole Pocket Pair issue, we've taken them to court, which was completely overturned by the judge because it doesn't look like Pokemon anymore. Nintendo, in your side of the pond, are really, really stupid. Stupid. They
love money to the point where it's people. Everyone that is reading about this story is going, I don't think I like Nintendo anymore.
It might even... Well, Matt, you feel dirty for playing Palworld, so you should. But you're going to feel even dirtier for being a Nintendo owner in a minute. The quote over here on Kotaku, Nintendo says it doesn't owe customers anything after increasing Switch prices for tariffs it didn't have to pay.
Yep. Basically, they got the tariff or They paid the tariffs, then they got the money back from the tariffs, and now that they've got the money back, people are going, well, can we get something back for overpaying? And Nintendo's like, what are you talking? No, that's the price. The price is the price.
It's not looking good. I'm not going to dive too much into it, but this is all started with a suit that was filed by 2 Americans. Fair dues to you. Stick it to them. Gregory Hoffet and Prashant Sharan, I'm hopefully saying his name right, claim that since Nintendo is entitled to recoup the tariff fees it was forced to pay that have since been overturned by the Supreme Court, it therefore owes back the difference to customers who paid the inflated prices for Switch 2, controllers, and the original Switch. Dude.
I didn't know it was going back that far. I knew they were talking about the Switch 2 stuff, but...
If that goes all the way back to Switch 1...
Well, yeah, because think about it. They upped the price on all of it. The Switch Lite got a price increase. The regular Switch 1 got a price increase. The OLED got a price increase. The controllers got a price increase.
That's obscene. That is stupid. That's how many years worth of back payment? Because obviously the judge, I'm assuming the judge is at the point where he's going to overturn this. This is going to be like, you're paying. I don't know. I'll have to dig more into this. I'll have to go down the rabbit hole. Matt, I knew this would just kick you off. It's brilliant. In what country though, and for what time period? Well, we've just told you the time period, mate. It goes all the way back to Switch 1.
Well, I think it goes back to when the prices of the Switch 1 got increased, which would be, I think, a couple months ago. Or actually, a couple months ago or last year, one of the two.
But either way, for that, the hardware that's that old, why are you putting prices up?
I'm surprised that Nintendo isn't trying to be like, oh, well, yeah, at the time it was the tariffs. Yeah, we got the money back, but we can't do anything because, do you not see the semiconductor shortage and whatnot? And it's like, I can already see them conflating.
Yeah, it's Nintendo lawyers states here, the Nintendo lawyers claim that the company did absorb some of the tariff costs, saying, unlike many of its marketing peers, however, Nintendo did not simply increase each product's price by the amount of the tariffs it paid on that product, or impose an across-the-board tariff surcharge. It also attributes the price hikes to other factors, including memory shortages and shipping costs. Yeah, I call a load of bullshit. According to GameFile, the filing also states the common thread among plaintiffs' claims is that it is somehow unfair that Nintendo has not retroactively adjusted its prices for completed sales in the response to the outcome of the tariff litigation. But that is not how commercial transactions work. It's gonna be a sticky court case, this.
They're doing it because they're trying to say that, oh, well, we can do it because we can do it.
Yeah.
Why are you doubting it? Like, why are you saying that we can't? That's not fair. It's like you're literally screwing consumers out of money because the line must go up.
Yep. It also states here, now this bit, I'm only reading this now because this I kind of like found last minute. They sued the federal government at the time.
Yep.
To try to block it.
Yep.
Is there anything Nintendo won't sue you for? Did they not learn about after Pocket Pair's complete debacle in court that they should just like shut up and be quiet and just do as they're told and not look stupid?
They don't. That's the thing. Like they're acting like a bunch of Napoleons, like a bunch of little dudes trying to be like, oh well, I have a sword, so meh. And it's like you're the little dude with a sword. Who cares?
Yeah, it's almost like that
was a Zelda jab, by the way.
Yeah, well, I kind of get that one. Matt probably did. You're stating in the chat there, Matt, I got mine both day one, Switch 1 and Switch 2 didn't affect me. No, it's not affecting us in the UK. This is only affecting our fellow brethren in the United States because of the whole Trump tariffs and all of that stuff, and Nintendo just being outright stupid.
I barely use this thing. barely. And I'm at the point now with everything they're doing. I'm tempted to sell this and the PS5 and call it a day.
I just got to the point with Nintendo. My son's got a Switch there. Amanda used to have a Switch. All that lovely stuff there. That my lovely partner, but she never played it. She bought the second Zelda game and got bored, and then found that Xbox had more games with guns. Nintendo don't really have, and decided, nope, I'm playing Xbox. I'm done with Nintendo. Plus, they're the only company in the world that have to switch the A button round.
Yep, and I think that's another like also too like the Switch. Like I don't think I have like massive hands, but like this is not comfortable.
I can't do it.
How?
I cannot do it. Even I bought a pad to go with that Switch, which was a limited edition Mario one. And it just feels horrible in the hands. It's just like, no, this did.
That's why you get one of these.
I would say what I think that looks like, but I'm not going to. Grandpa Barbecue Game Cat is in the chat. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Grandpa?
Good morning to Grandpa Barbecue. Yes, yeah, I've missed that much. Obviously, I know for a fact you'll go back and do the replay. But the big exciting news, Cliffyb coming back to gaming in the near future. So, yeah, that's one to go back and have a gander over. But what the hell is Nintendo? This makes Sony and Xbox look like relatively normal.
Yeah.
You're suing the federal government to try and stop these imposed charges on your products, and you're like, it's the federal government, dude.
Yep.
Little fish, big pond. Oh my god. Nintendo, what the hell? Oh, this is insane. Great War, also Palworld did use Pokemon as the basis for the character designs. The fact they made changes to the game shows that Nintendo was right. No, they were clever.
Yeah,
Pocket Pair.
It was pre.
Yeah, that was second. Yeah, it was poke the bear a little bit, but they were clever. I think that they only had to make 2 changes to Palworld to actually shut that court case down. And that was the Pokeball and the glide function. That's it.
And Matt, we're not saying Nintendo's failing. It's just they're treating their consumers and customers like piggy banks that are endless.
Yeah.
I'm not cool with that.
That is, to me, that's obviously you've had a lot of people talking about this whole digital future that we're going to have. And if that's their attitude just in the United States with regards to, no, we're not going to give back to the consumer, do you think you're going to get refunds on your digital games? Not a chance in hell. Nintendo are going to go, you paid 50 quid?
They already do.
Tough. Yeah. They are the old school draconian games developer. It's all about money, 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 money. You don't care about the consumer. If you don't want to buy our games, don't buy our games. There will be somebody there that will buy our games. But it doesn't work. Consumers are clever now. Oh dear. To a point.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. The Great Wall. I think Nintendo is just as greedy as all of them. They're all. Yeah. I mean, we're not saying the Xbox is. Oh, hey, look at Xbox. No, they're all doing
out
this
for
crap.
Money. They're all out for money. It's a business. It's a business. It's not, the games industry isn't what it was back in the late 80s, early 90s, where it was guys in a small office with a couple of computers making Doom, and they were selling it for peanuts but they were getting paid peanuts themselves. That industry's long gone. It's now bigger than movies and all of that stuff. It's bloated. It's stupid, and it's all about corporate greed, because unfortunately the games industry of the 80s and 90s wasn't corporate fed. Xbox, when it first started, wasn't corporate fed. People forget that. Bill Gates went, yeah, there's some money, go and do what you need to do. I want Windows in the living room. And then it was only by the time Xbox 360 hit, then he went, money, 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 money.
Yep.
It's board of directors. I see it all the time, especially in the job I'm in. I won't go there. But yeah, that industry's gone great well. They're all about corporate greed. It's spreadsheets and databases. They do not care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about their own nation. They don't care.
Yeah. And that's the thing, that, like, the industry as a whole, like, I feel like most of us are just gamers that just want to play good games and want good services and hardware. And it seems like every time we just want a little crumb, these companies go off the rails thinking we're asking them to move the moon into our backyard. And that's not what we're asking for. We just want good games at affordable prices on hardware that's affordable. None of them are doing that.
But yeah, I see what you're saying there, Matt. Look at what you said, about Switch 2 sales and tell me Nintendo isn't failing. None of them are failing. Xbox, even though it's not selling consoles, isn't failing. It's making its money off software.
And a lot of them are reporting like the record profits, and it's like you're making record profits, but somehow you can't afford to take hits on things.
Yeah,
weird.
It's not giving back to the consumer. This is where obviously we're all sitting and waiting to find out what Xbox does with Helix. Are they going to subsidize it in some way? Probably not, but they have given you the option of paying it by credit.
Yep.
But with Nintendo, there's no credit. There's no even depreciation in their games. You can still pay full price for the Breath of the Wild. How old is that game now? 24, is it 2014?
It was a launch title, and it was 2017, I believe.
Wow. And you're still paying full price for it. Now, we are in the UK, and I know Matt's saying we've got EU laws over here. Yes, we are protected by the European laws, but they still find loopholes. That's what they pay their lawyers to do. It's all right, if we do that, it'll screw him over. There you go.
And this might piss some people off, but I haven't played a Switch 2 game that I'm like, this is worth $70. I'm sorry, I haven't.
I've not played a Switch. I've got no intention of. Obviously, there's one there. I've watched my partner play the first Zelda, so Breath of the Wild. He absolutely loved it. The second one, he just fell off. Nintendo still haven't gotten out of the made for kids. They are still catering for kids. They still market it as a toy. They still patent stupid ideas for stupid controllers that nobody's ever going to buy, and then they decide because they're not making enough money or somebody's taking the mickey, they'll patent that idea. And it's just like, get over yourselves. You're literally on a small island at the end of the planet. Nobody cares. You are not this corporate overlord, and they think they need to wind their neck in. The consumer's going to pay with their wallet for that one. They're going to vote with it. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
We definitely stirred the pot with this one.
And also, too, I'm not saying that I, absolutely despise them. I despise what they're doing. They still make good games, and people like their games and their software and what they do, but I am specifically saying that the way that they are going about wanting things done is so anti-consumer. It's like, why are we letting them talk to us like this? First of all, like back in the day, if a game company came out and said, basically, you the consumer, you suck.
Yep.
People didn't buy the game, the company went out of business.
Yep, it's this is stupid. I'm sure Donald Trump's not going to stand for this. Might tear him away from Iran. He has to fight a war on soil with Nintendo. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he's going to slap this right down. This is either going to be forced to pay something back to the American consumer, but we will have to wait and see because I think this is still ongoing. Chat, I know. Wow, I think we really definitely push buttons with Matt and Great War. We're not saying Nintendo's rubbish. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, if that was the case, I wouldn't have even bought this thing.
It's the practices they're using. That's what we've got to... There's an issue with.
Yeah,
that is the big
that's
issue.
the nail. That's the nail we're trying to hit. Not that Xbox is perfect, PlayStation's terrible, Nintendo is terrible. Like we're not saying any one specific brand is great. We're saying they're all failing the consumer. Every single one of them, different aspects, but they're all failing the consumer. They can have record
got all
profits.
this issue with Xbox at the moment and exclusives. They don't. You got Matt Booty saying one thing, and you got Matt Ball saying the other. You're like,
which is it?
Yeah, it's that time in the games industry. It's now we're getting these people now running the industry itself that really haven't got a clue what they're doing, and we will suffer because of it. That is the problem. Hopefully, everyone finds a way to work nicely and give everyone the games they want, and they are fun to play. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's about the games. Whether you're playing on a Nintendo, you're playing on your Xbox, you're on your PC, or you're on your PlayStation. I don't care what plastic you use, as long as the games are good. That's all I want. Good games.
Yeah.
So we are not having a personal dig at Nintendo. A little bit. But it is sheer. That's just rude. Absolutely rude. But we're going to move on for this before Matt and Great War have a coronary. Fallout 5 has been announced. Are you excited?
I say this with, people that know me know that I'm not really a Bethesda guy, and it's not because I haven't tried them and I just say, oh, these are terrible. It's I tried them, they don't hit for me. I see why other people like them. It's the same reason why I see why people like Zelda.
Yep.
But it's just not like I've played it and it doesn't click for me.
Grandpa Barbecue saying I've always believed Booty should have headed out with Phil and Sarah. Yeah, I don't see him being there very long. I think he's the next one that Ash is going to go. See you later. I think she'll end up running it with just Matt Ball. I think it'll just be them
I
two.
can see it.
But Fallout 5, Bethesda have announced it. I know our dear friend Red Wolf would probably have been talking about this today. I'm sure he will get back to it at some point. We're here for you when you are ready, Red Wolf Renegade. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not overly kind of jumping, yay, Fallout. I'm not even jumping for joy about Elder Scrolls. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, just be another game of play.
Yeah.
Have a look at. The interesting one, though, is they didn't just announce Fallout 5. In this announcement, they announced 2 remakes on top. One of them being Fallout 3, I think it was. Yep. And the one that I've not played and everyone loves, Fallout New Vegas. So, yeah, we're getting a plethora of games in the Fallout franchise. So she was not joking when she said we're concentrating on the core pillars at Xbox. It's like, here's Fallout 5, here's Fallout 3 remaster, and New Vegas just for fun. And you're like, I was reading it going, oh, damn, she's really gone to Todd Howard and gone, they're my toys, mate, not yours.
I will say, though, out of all the Fallout games, though, New Vegas is the one Bethesda game that I actually somewhat got into. I liked the atmosphere, and I mean, obviously, it's a ripoff of Vegas. It's a post-apocalyptic Vegas, which who's not going to want to? Who's not going to be or at least
it's already
intrigued?
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Matt is saying there, see that segue, Great War? They're scared of us now. Oh, not scared of you. We weren't trying to rock the boat or anything, but I think it is a little bit rude of Nintendo not to give a little bit back to their American consumers with the tariffs. It's all they're lying in somebody's pocket. It's not a fair thing, but we're not going to dig into that. We're not scared of you, though.
Yes, we have opinions, and that's another thing that makes us great. We all have different viewpoints on things, and we discuss them.
Yeah. But no, Fallout, I can see Great War, never played a Fallout game. How have you not played a Fallout game? I played the original top-downs back in the day. Fallout was never this first-person shooter. They were the isometric RPGs.
Yep.
Dude, have you been under a rock? fair dues to you if you've not played a Fallout game. But then again, they are like Marmite. You love it or you hate it, or Vegemite is like they call it over on the other side of the pond. You either love it or you hate it. Fallout,
Yep.
I can take it or leave it. Elder Scrolls, I can take it or leave it. It's whether or not it's going to have a decent story, good gameplay mechanics. Because unfortunately, Fallout to me got very stale, very stagnant, very, very quickly. It was like, oh, look, it's another Fallout game. Oh, we can build stuff, and the quests are kind of boring. Bethesda. That's how they should have advertised it, really. Red Wolf's going to hate me for that. But I'll play them. Don't get me wrong. It's something I'll keep an eye out on, but I'm not a massive Bethesda fan. I never have been. It's I can take it or leave it. I like RPGs that have got a bit more kick behind them.
I forgot about that Great Wall. Yeah, because he took like a decade break, so that was within that time frame where he just was not in it. So that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go, Grandpa Barbecue. I enjoyed the Fallouts, but did prefer the more pure In Exile Wastelands 2 and 3. Yeah, there you go. The original Fallout games were just like really, really, really good. There's a lot of deep lore in a very small package. It was brilliantly done. I think it just gets watered down in these Fallout. Fallout 4, I think I kind of fell off with. Fallout 3, that was the one that was really good with its building, base building, because isn't that the one where you start out and you're in a little like cul-de-sac kind of like area?
In 4? Fallout 4?
Was it a 4? Was it Fallout?
Yeah.
Yeah, the base building in 4, that was what I enjoyed. I spent hours and hours and hours, and I was hoping that would fall into Starfield, and it didn't. At all. It didn't. The outpost building in that was absolutely pants. It was just not fun to do. But I don't know. Fallout, I know, obviously, if and when Red Wolf has the time and he's got a lot of stuff going on, and we eventually get onto Renegade Realm at some point in the near future, he's probably going to bring up. And I hope they drop more details about it and what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I will happily talk about it, and if it sounds really good and the plot's really good, because it's not being... Is it Fallout 5's being done by Bethesda, but the other two are being palmed off to somebody else? No, is Fallout 5's being doing... Obsidian? Is it Obsidian doing Fallout 5?
No, I think... let me look.
Is it on here? Oh, I wonder if I put it on here. No, it just says Bethesda Games.
Oh no,
Studios.
no, it's Fallout 5's its own thing. Obsidian's Fallout games its own thing, and then Fallout 3 and New Vegas Remasters are their own thing.
They are doubling down on Fallout.
Oh yeah,
All
I mean
in
the
time
show's
for the
doing
next.
too good.
Yeah. Oh dear, it's going to be Fallout Overload on Xbox. Oh dear Lord. So fair dues to Bethesda. I don't know where they plucked this one from, because obviously we're all waiting for Elder Scrolls and what the hell does Elder Scrolls look like and what you're going to be able to do in Elder Scrolls. But yeah,
what is Elder Scrolls?
Yeah. As I've said to Red Wolf, I remember Morrowind. Morrowind's my favourite one. No story, nothing. Figure it out. That's a proper RPG. Don't hold your hand. Just drop your character in a swamp with nothing. Go in and have a quest. That was proper RPG. This is they're more like story-driven games now. They're not the same, not the same. But yeah, Fallout 5. Don't know when the hell they're going to release it. We're still waiting.
Eventually.
Yeah, they should actually start doing that in the showcases. Really, at the end of a game trailer. Eventually, that would work. Yeah, they should do that. Yeah, Fallout 5. The remasters. Got my eye on Vegas. New Vegas. I might dip my toes in that because I never played it. But yeah, Fallout been announced. It's Bethesda. We might not see it for another decade. Who knows? But if Ashley Sharma's got anything to say, yeah, we're going to be seeing it a lot sooner than we think. So keep your eyes peeled on that one. I don't know if you want to dive into any more Fallout stuff. If you've got anything out.
I'm still gonna play them. I mean, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna come to Game Pass, and I'll at least dabble in them. And because I'm always like, I've tried Fallout 4 on PS4, Series, Xbox One, and PC, and it's like I get through the opening section, I'm like, oh, this is so cool, and then within the first couple missions, I'm just like, why isn't this clicking for me?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I think the one that really got me was the whole, is it the stim, when you can pause time? It never actually told you how to do it. I went through for like half the game, not even knowing that you could pause time and target limbs.
Oh, I still don't know how to do that. I thought you might know how to do that, because I'm like, how do people do that?
Oh, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played Fallout. What have we got in chat? I like RPGs that are more of a kick. He says, never played a Final Fantasy, though. Final Fantasy, there's different types of RPGs, Matt. You've got your first-person RPGs. You've got your survival horror RPGs. Everything can be turned into an RPG now, and the one that I don't like is turn-based. I just can't get my head around it. I like to see what's happening in real time, not sit there and go, ooh, what if I hit that one?
Honestly, though, I think you would actually probably like Final Fantasy 16 if you actually tried it.
It's not that I don't want to try it. It's just never, it's never come about that I've had the ability to, one, play it, two, had the time. Because I know they are time sync RPGs. It's one of them. Matt, if you realise the life of a content creator, when it comes to games that are time sync, you're kind of like, I haven't got the time. It's like Stalker. I'm jumping in, doing a couple of quests, jumping out, playing something else. Go on.
Yeah, it's, from the RPGs that I've seen, so for me, it feels like it's on the shorter end, 38 hours.
Wow.
So that's not...
No, it's not too bad. That's manageable. Oh, you know what? In the near future, if I get the opportunity, I will dive into Final Fantasy, just to appease Matt in the chat, so we can have another one of these. But Grandpa Barbecue, Gamecart, don't know about that Ion Ultima. Ultimas are classic RPGs, and they had a story behind them. Yeah, okay. It depends on the story. It depends if something that premise hooks me enough that I go, I'll play that. Yeah. That's what I like about the old school stuff. It was all what you read on the back of the box, and if the back of the box really got you going, you played the game.
But for me, though, like, I used to be like Ion. I despise turn-based games. Played Expedition 33. I played that. I played a little bit of Persona 5 now, and I'm kind of actually getting into it now. I don't know why the turn-based didn't click with me when I was younger, but now, I think they're actually going out of the way to do more to it, to where it's not just hit a button, okay, you went, okay, now you got hit, go again. Yeah,
I think it's one of them. Once you've bitten that forbidden fruit, you're kind of like, I don't really want to go back there. But you never know. I might, once I've got through this immense back catalogue that I've got, and a lot of these games that I've got in my back catalogue are not small games. They're RPG level stuff. And you're kind of like, do I want to start that now?
700 hours later.
Yeah, and it just seems to be more and more of them games coming, obviously, with Blood of Dawnwalker coming out in September. That's another time sink, and I will literally live on that. I don't know. It's one of them. It's trying to find the time. It really is about finding the time. And yes, Matt, it has been 8 years since they showed the Elder Scrolls. So we still don't know what it looks like. We haven't got a clue. It's one of them. But big news coming out of Bethesda Game Studios. Fallout 5 is coming. Remakes of 3 and New Vegas in the near future. So could see something at the 25th anniversary for some of this stuff. Because I think the remakes will probably be a lot quicker than Fallout 5. Who knows? Keep your eyes peeled if you're a Fallout fan. A little bit of news. Yeah. Ixonstorm 2053. I'm playing Final Fantasy, guys. Going through my back catalogue. Finally, yes. Thanks, Matt. Yeah. I don't know whether to love or hate the guy. A little bit of news that did drop. I don't know if you heard about it. I thought I'd throw it in tonight. I was going to do a video on it, but obviously with everything going on, kind of hit and miss whether I'm going to get videos out at the moment. Ghost Recon teases 25th anniversary news as leaks keep popping up.
Yep.
Project Over might be getting a reveal very soon, because I think it is on Monday the official Ghost Recon X account made its first post in 5 months to address the leaks. And the quote is, we know some of you saw some updates to post reads. We'll have more, get my words out, to say on the 6th of August to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Ghost Recon. So we're going to see Ghost Recon before Splinter Cell. Thanks, Ubisoft. Yay! Are you interested?
Like I said, a lot of their stuff, like the Ghost Recon stuff, it's weird. Like, I really like the Division. Tried Siege.
Yeah,
me.
we won't go there.
Not for me at all. But like when they do stuff like Wildlands and stuff like that, I'm like,
Yeah.
Like I still haven't played Wildlands because I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about right there.
Yeah,
Doing
you've
a
got those-
definitive edition.
Yeah, they're doing a definitive edition of. Oh no, is it Break? No, they're not. Yeah, definitive edition. It was reported that a definitive edition of the 2017 Ghost Recon Wildlands is planned for release on PlayStation 5 on the Xbox Series X. But they have got a new Ghost Recon in development, and it's called Project Over. OVR. You know, they have to be special at Ubisoft and can't put in an extra vowel or constant. But it's
I can't afford it.
Well, that is true. But they got rid of a few people. They could have put the letter in. It's not going to be like... Because Breakpoint, I thought, was brilliant. Once they fixed it, and they put that quality of life stuff on top of Breakpoint, that game was insanely good. Really, really good community of people go in, and you could find anyone you wanted that played the same way as you. So if you wanted to go in at night time, night vision goggles, silencers, all stealth, take them out, you could have a whale of a time. But this new one is supposedly going back to the first person roots. I don't know how I feel about that.
I hear Ghost Recon going back to first person. I think of Advanced Warfighter 2.
But they haven't made if they haven't made a good game in a while. Black Flag is you got to think some of these Assassin's Creed games they drop are kind of like hit and miss. It depends on the studio making them and whether or not somebody at Ubisoft cares. That's the problem we've got. So I'm kind of interested to see what drops on the 6th of August. I will keep my eyes peeled for that one, but it was just a little bit of news that I thought I'd throw in if you were like your Ubisoft stuff and especially your Ghost Recon. The annoying part is we're going to see potentially Ghost Recon before Splinter Cell, and Splinter Cell supposedly finished, and you're like, Ubisoft, yeah. Oh dear. What's chat saying? Oh, Grandpa Barbecue, perhaps old age is where I enjoy turn-based combat, no longer have the Twitch / real-time skills. Yeah, probably is, my friend. Makes sense.
I'm not that young, Grandpa, but I appreciate it. I'm young, but I ain't that young.
Oh, I don't feel like a young'un. I tell you that. I'm 42 and I feel 65. It's insane. Lots of motorcycle injuries that they come back and haunt you as you get older.
Yep.
So yeah, Ghost Recon, keep your eyes peeled. I may at some point when they drop news on this put a video up, because I know I did cover Ghost Recon a long time ago on the channel. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I might drop a video for that. So hopefully we'll find something out about Project Over and what this new Ghost Recon is going to look like. But the last thing we're going to jump into tonight is another RPG and another game to look forward to that isn't dead, and that is KOTOR. They have confirmed at Saber Interactive this thing is still in development and it's still going ahead. It's like, geez, how many times has this thing changed developer? I've lost
They're going
count.
for the world record, it seems like, at this point. Or, like, I mean, because I think, what's the longest game that was in development hell? Duke Nukem Forever? Because it was in development hell for, like, what, 16 years?
Yeah, I think Duke Nukem Forever, and then next to that would be a game I reviewed, which is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. That was about that was not far off the same amount of time. Yeah, but we've had confirmation from Saber Interactive. It is still in development. The KOTOR remake's best case scenario was a mid to late 2027 release for the 50th anniversary of Star Wars, but by slipping into 2028, so we are getting it. 2028 is looking like an insane year again. The remake will align with the original game's 25th birthday. Well, they couldn't have planned that if they tried.
You know what's funny?
Dear.
Matt actually brings up a good point, saying Elder Scrolls is at 15 years. What's the difference between a game that's just been in development for a long time and a game that's in development hell?
But I think with Elder Scrolls, it's not been in development for 15, Matt. It was announced as a CG trailer at the wrong time. And if I remember rightly, Todd Howard came out and said we announced that too soon. That wasn't even in development when they announced that at the Xbox showcase that year. They literally just, I think it was like a scramble that year. Throw whatever you can at the showcase. We want all eyes on us. I don't even think it was in pre-production. He was too busy playing with Starfield. So that one doesn't count.
Todd's, I know that Todd's a one game at a time guy.
Yep.
Which, that's probably why him and Asha are going back and forth, because he's like, I'm focusing on this, and she's like, well, you're wanting to do this, this, and this, but you only want to focus on this. You need to spread it out, or I don't tell you.
Yep. Grandpa Barbecue, by action fighting, do you mean like virtual fighter or action RPGs? If the virtual type fighters, I still enjoy them. Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to that new
one.
fighter
That
game.
looks
Looks
good.
Dope.
Mixing third-person action adventure into side beat 'em up 3D. Oh, yeah, give it to me.
And that's the thing too. Like a lot of these games, there are a lot of these genres that have become like staples. All it takes is like one person to go, hey, well, why don't we take that and put a little bit of this in there? Yeah. And I think that's one and that's the thing too. Like the fighting genre, it's been the same thing for how long now?
Years.
Switch it up, man.
Matt's saying not what they showed though. Showing it means we're working on it. No. That year, I think my Xbox panicked big time. I think they were panicking. I think that was the whole Game Pass situation and all that stuff, not knowing on what direction. And I think they just threw a load of games, because I'm sure wasn't that the same year that Perfect Dark was kind of going, oh look, we're doing this, and look what happened there. So count your blessings, we're getting the games anyway, because it could have gone the way of Perfect Dark. They could have gone, oh, we're scrapping it. Could have gone into Todd Howard's office and gone, look, you've been sitting on this for like 7-8 years and you haven't done anything, and we're paying you. There. Yep. Matt's also saying totally working on Starfield still when showing that Elder Scrolls. He was only working on Starfield. He was not working on Elder Scrolls. He came out in an interview and stated, we showed Elder Scrolls too early. We hadn't even started making the game. It was that, what year was that?
Let's see, I'm trying to find. Oh, I think I might have found it. Trying to skim through this and find. Was it recently that he talked about that?
Todd
I know
Howard,
he's talked about it in the past.
Yeah, he's talked about it in the past, because obviously it's been a long time since they revealed Elder Scrolls to the world, and we've just been sitting back and waiting. But I do remember vaguely, I cannot remember who it was with, what website it was on, but he did state we announced it too early. 2017, 2018, Matt put in the chat. But with Star Wars, though, they have also stated, while Aero's looking this up, because we've obviously drifted over to Bethesda again, A reveal later this year is planned for KOTOR, so it's something to look forward to. I loved the original KOTOR games. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. It's one of them. It was back when BioWare was actually good.
Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, here we go. It says when asked if he regretted announcing Elder Scrolls 6 so early at E3 2018 when it was only in pre-production, Howard said, quote, "I have asked myself that a lot. I don't know. I probably would have announced it more casually." He has reiterated similar sentiments multiple times since, including in a March 17, 2026 IGN interview where he joked, quote, "Just pretend we didn't announce it. It doesn't exist. No one has heard a word."
Yeah,
That's coming from GameSpot.
Yeah, he definitely... Somebody at Xbox royally cocked up. Royally.
Well, it's like you're saying with Perfect Dark. They
Yeah.
ended up showing a very small vertical slice of a game that didn't exist.
Yep. That was put together by a couple of... Actually, I don't even think it was put together by the actual team. It was just kind of a case of, like, give it to a CGI studio. Here's some assets. Have fun with that. But yeah, KOTOR. Maybe seeing something in the future with a reveal. Did you play the original KOTOR games?
I did not.
Dude.
But I was
Add them to the
excited
list.
for... Oh yeah, this one's been on my list ever since they first initially announced it, and then I've actually kind of been following it because I remember when, I think it was, they pulled the licensing for the music, so they dropped the trailer, or they took the trailer off YouTube, and people thought that the game was dead, and it was like, well, no, we just didn't want to use the license. It's like, well, why get rid of the license for the Star Wars theme if you're still making the Star Wars game?
I'm wondering if that's a Disney thing.
Probably.
It's like if every time you play that on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah. As content creators, we definitely know how that feels. Grandpa Barbecue, when did BioWare get bad? I don't really want to say the name of the game. Other than Mass Effect 3. And then you had Anthem. I can keep going. Oh yeah. Dragon Age. They haven't done a good game in Mass Effect 2. And that's because I'm a BioWare fan. Matt's asking, any news on Dino Crisis remake? No. They're not in the pipeline for Capcom in the slightest. They're not interested. Is it? Yeah, it is Capcom, isn't it? Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
It's not on the slate. Resident Evil 1 Remake is next after Code Veronica. Then it'll be the next mainline entry. Then they'll do a remake of another one. And Devil May Cry 1 is on that slate. I'm sure I brought it up in one of their previous episodes of Gaming News Live. It was like 6 games they've got slated for the next, I think it's 8 years. So no, there's nothing on Dino Crisis, and it's probably the one game that everyone wants Capcom to do. They're just like, no.
It's funny that you say that, because I just came across an article from Screen Rant from yesterday.
Oh.
And this is a article by Jared Stewart, and just to give you the meat and potatoes, it says, on Facebook, leaker Team Biohazard claims that not only is a Dino Crisis remake in development, but that it's been in development since 2022. If there's any potential leak rumor that survival horror fans would hope to be true, it's surely this one. Like, it's still a rumor, but it's like, it seems like some people are starting to talk about it.
It's one of them I've never heard. Obviously, I cover a lot of Capcom stuff with Resident Evil, and the likes of Dusk Golem are normally the ones that drop that kind of stuff. And I've never heard of that leaker in any of the research I've done for Capcom on that side anyway. So I would take that, especially, was it an article on Facebook?
Yeah, it says on Facebook, leaker, but this article was written by Screen Rant.
Yeah, so I would take that. If it's coming out with a lot of... If you see a lot of the stuff that goes on Facebook, it's a load of... It is rubbish. Yeah. It's just clickbait. Take it with a pinch of salt. I will keep my eyes peeled, because I actually never played any of the Dino Crisis games, so I would definitely be interested. Same with Code Veronica. Now that I've got my Xbox fixed, now that I fixed it, hey, I will definitely be looking at Code Veronica. And if they do make Dino Crisis, yeah, I would jump on it because Capcom are on form. But they have already announced the slate of games for the next 8. I'm sure it was an 8-year cycle that they dropped, and the only one that wasn't a Resident Evil title was Devil May Cry. So
yeah, what with Matt saying that the remake of Resi 1 that was on GameCube still looks and plays good, why remake it? I think they want to get all their games up to the same standard, or roughly around the same standard, so that they can last for another 15, 20 years before they inevitably get remade again for the modern technology, or with the modern technology.
They're pulling all of the Resi games onto the RE engine. All of them. Every single one will eventually be dropped into the RE engine at some point. That includes Revelation, all them little small games. Yeah, there's loads. But obviously what they're trying to do is they're doing a couple of remakes. Then they'll do you've had Requiem come out, then there's a remake. Then there'll be another mainline title, then there'll be a remake. Then there's another mainline title, then there's a remake.
I wish Call of Duty would take that from Capcom and actually do something with it. Because, all of us old heads, we want the older CODs. Do new COD, old COD. New COD, old COD.
Yeah. Or put them all on Game Pass like you said you were going to do. I understand the new Call of Duty, but put them on Game Pass. Oh, bloody hell. Gotta love it. But yeah, KOTOR. Awesome games. Please, Aero Nation, if you get the opportunity, play the originals before this remake comes out, because they are cracking. They may be a little bit janky, but the stories in them are just awesome.
Yeah, I heard the stories are really good, but the especially on PC, unless you are willing to mod it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's an older game.
We've got KOTOR news coming soon. They're obviously planning a reveal later this year. I would probably, if they go...
I would say D23. The Disney event.
Or Game Awards.
I can see that.
Yeah. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled on that one. But yeah, KOTOR is still in development, so anyone that's watching after the fact, it's not dead. It's not dead. Saber Interactive is still giving us what we want, and I'm hoping it is good as the original. Yeah, other than that, I think that is it for tonight. But what else have we got in the chat? I'll take it with a pinch of salt, Matt. Trust me, take that room. If it's come off Facebook, mate, I mean, take it with a bucket full of salt. Bucket. I've been stung a few times when I've seen some news reports on Facebook. And like, ooh, click it.
The thing that got me with all the Facebook stuff was, I think it was like a month or two ago, I started seeing all these articles pop up saying, oh, Kingdom Hearts 4 is finally in development. I'm like, finally in development? It's been in development for the last, several years.
I love it when they bring up the whole James Bond First Light. And you're like, I've finished it. Old hat. Oh, dear. Yeah, never get your gaming news off Facebook. Ever.
Yep.
Ever.
Also, that was more of a little nugget for Matt to make him feel a little better.
Oh, but no, I hope they do eventually get around to doing some form.
I've heard they're really good.
Yeah, I would play it. I like dinosaur horrors. I'm looking forward to eventually playing that new Jurassic Park game that's been in development for God knows how long. That whole Jurassic Park Survivor. You've got that new one. Is it Wildlands or whatever? What the hell it was?
Wildlands.
Yeah, that looks epic as well, and that will be coming to Xbox. They've just given it a timed exclusivity. Little bit of news for you there. Where is the ray tracing, Mr. Bond? Don't even get me started there, Seth. Summer's almost over. We've got one more month, and then summer's
still
done.
No announcement. Hey, it's coming this day. Just summer.
As I said when we've talked about that on the show recently, could that be potentially pushed to the back burner because of the whole pulling of funds from Microsoft and Project Fantasy, and there's been a lot of a few layoffs and rejiggling and stuff like that at IO Interactive, but who knows? I'm waiting to play it for the graphic update. Dude, play it anyway. It still looks good without ray tracing.
Yeah, it still looks really good. I mean,
that whole Thailand scene, the whole Thailand bit, that is absolutely stunning. I know it's going to look better with ray tracing. but it looks absolutely stunning without it. So don't hold off. Go play. Gives you a second opportunity to play it a second time and do things differently, because you do have the option in Bond. It's very much like Hitman. You can play it how you want to play it. So, to a point, not the same as Hitman. But trust me, come play it, Seth. You'll enjoy it. You will enjoy it. But yes, that is all we have got tonight. Thanks for being here, everyone in chat. It's been one of them episodes. It's been a bit of a blur this week. I've got a lot going on. But before we all get out of here, Aero Nation, what have you got coming to your channel, my friend?
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm actually having the community vote on what game I'm playing tomorrow night, because I think it was last night, or the last time I streamed Assassin's Creed, I've hit a wall with the ship battles, and they've just gotten to the point where they piss me off. I think I need a break, so I put a poll out. I think the options I have are another episode of Assassin's Creed, another episode of Planet Crafter, or like Seth put the option in there as a comment, Battlefield 6 with the new update. So that tomorrow, and then Thursday night we start the early access of Halo.
Ooh, yes, I forgot about that. Halo. I'm not going for the early access. I'm too broke to be purchasing and stuff. I will wait until that drops on Game Pass itself, and I will be playing the hell out of it. It will be one of them. Play that solo once, and then co-op. You gotta soak that up as a solo first. I did it with the original Halos before, when they put co-op in them. It was like that. I said to my mate, I said, no, I'm playing that on my own. I'm gonna soak up, because you always had that one idiot that would skip a cutscene when you were playing co-op in Halo. They just wanted to get back to the shooting. You're like, dude, I want to know what the story is, so I'm gonna play it solo, and then I will be all over Halo single player. But yeah, you sound like you've got a busy time ahead, my friend. Busy. I don't know what I've got coming. Obviously, I've got a load of things going on in the background. Aero does know about it. So there's a few in the chat, so I don't know. I'll see what happens. I may do, may not. If not, I will be here next Tuesday, because I will definitely be here every Tuesday with my co-host, Aero Nation, for Gaming News Live. No matter how hard life gets, I will always make sure that we are here and entertaining you guys. All of you are saying Battlefield 6 for Aero Nation. Go over and click his poll.
Well, that's a comment.
Good night. Yeah, Ryther saying good night, guys. Good night, my friend. Glad you could come.
Have a good one, Ryther.
Yeah, Battlefield. Do it. Yeah, and Seth Mon says, we know 2 weeks till the Gears beta. We talked about that. We'll be there. We will be there. But yeah, we will be here next Tuesday for another Gaming News Live. Almost at 30 episodes of Gaming News Live, which is absolutely bonkers. If you have enjoyed the show, whether you're watching it now, make sure that everyone in chat has hit that like button, because it helps immensely. Hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel and you've enjoyed the content and you want to see what else I've got coming. Obviously, at the moment, everything's hit and miss, because it's actually a dry time. This is the dry time for gaming news. Yep. And I've managed to pluck all of them topics out for tonight. Yeah, I've kind of got to that point where I only do like certain videos for the channel, because you could just preach old hat. And then I've got the live show. So if I decided to do videos for everything I see, I wouldn't have anything to talk about on Gaming News Live. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed it. Anyone watching after the fact, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell to be notified. Go over and check out my brother. That way, my brother from another mother. Yes, we'll just do this. Aero Nation, go over and check him out. He is linked in the description. And yes, he will have a collaboration on it as well. He has one every single week. It helps us both out. Go over and check him out. Check out his live stream tomorrow. You never know. Since I'm not exactly doing a lot at the moment, I might even jump into Battlefield on his live stream. So please come over and check him out. I will be linking Red Wolf Renegade in the description. Go over and give the guy some love. He's not having the best of times when it comes to his live stuff, but his Bethesda stuff and his RPG stuff that he's put out recently are absolutely top-notch videos. Go out and check them out. But yes, we're going to get out of here. It's warm. It's definitely getting warmer now. The studio lights are getting to me, and I am absolutely knackered. I am running on fumes, and we've been here for almost 2 hours. Longest one in a while. So, yeah, thank you for all coming in chat. As I said, like and subscribe, all that lovely stuff. Go and check us both out, and we'll see you all next Tuesday. Peace out, guys.
Have a good one.
Humans, what have you learned?